How difficult will the Chargers game be? I think most people are picking the Niners to win easily. Bye week. Chargers are banged up, and they have a ridiculous coach. What do you think? Are people overlooking this game, this opponent?
No, the Chargers stink. I hate them. They're very bad. And
They're very bad.
They're so. I watched them. Look, it's funny how Sunday you're trying to tell me about the Bears game. I was like, well, I was watching the Falcons Chargers games. I was preparing, Grant. I was preparing. It wasn't an off day for me. All right.
That's right. That's right.
No, that game, the Falcons should have beat them. If it wasn't for like so many like their own, like it wasn't anything the Chargers did. It was an easy 50-yard field goal that the kicker Young Ho Koo usually makes, which would have made it overtime if not won the game. There were so many miscues.
Didn't they forced a fumble, recovered it, and then fumbled it on the same play and gave it back to the Chargers at the end?
Dude, it was like, what the hell? That looks like such a Raiders play or something that's going on. But
yeah,
it was just bizarre. Like I saw nothing special. It's literally just Chargers, Austin Eckler, Khalil Mack. That's it.
That's it.
And because we don't have Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, it's really capping that offense as bad as it's been. And that play caller, their offensive coordinator, is it Joe Lombardi, I think, of the coordinator for the Chargers. Like some of their play calling is just like whack. I really think like D'Amico is going to take it to the house against them. The only chance they have of beating the 49ers is a Khalil Mack takeover game where you just line him up over Mike McGlinchey and he has a Hall of Fame performance because I can see that happening.
But that only happens if the Niners fall behind a van in the run game, which probably won't happen. I mean, the Niners usually score first and get up, and then that's not a factor. I mean, I could see him not being a factor as a pass rusher in this game. Although the Niners fell behind against Atlanta, and that was game over right there. They had to play from behind; it was over.
They just can't overlook them at all and think like, oh, it's a bye week, whatever. It's just the Chargers. Like no. Just that's the only way they're gonna lose if they like overlook them. They mess up. This is one of those games where it's like. It's us against ourselves and the Chargers. It's not us again. Like, do not mess yourself up. Do not shoot yourself in the foot because we've seen several times over the years where this team does that in games they should be winning.
To me, like the Chargers are a lot like the Rams. I mean, Herbert, hell of an arm, a lot like Stafford. But what the hell is he working with this year? How long is it going to take D'Amico Ryans to figure out that he can play press man coverage every snap and no one's going to burn him? I mean, he should know that right now. If Keenan Allen and Mike Williams aren't playing, there's no reason to line up 9 yards off this offense and say, just dink and dunk. Like, no one's going to get open against Diamador Lenore. No one. There's only so many times they can throw to Austin Eckler. I don't know.
I think, Mike Williams for sure is going to be out, or 99% sure. Keenan Allen toss up, but still, he's coming off a hamstring that's been bothering him. He's probably going to stay out. I mean, goddamn. Keenan Allen, we call him. He has a hamstring made of carnitas because it's so tender and always just keeps going. shout out for carnitas. That's what we say. This guy's got the carnitas hamstring, man. It's always
carnitas is delicious, by the way. Can I say?
Yeah,
it's phenomenal.
Thinking about
talking
about this, but yeah. So I think pretty much Austin Eckler. The thing is, even Eckler behind the tackles, like running through the middle. That's not really been his shtick this year. It's been like they've just been getting him into space. The same way they've been doing with the Deebo Samuel trick, just finding a way to get him to space, and boom, you're Gucci. So, I mean...
So the Niners went from facing 800 screens to Cooper Kupp to now 800 screens to Austin Eckler. Like,
they don't just...
If they don't win this...
They actually put him out and, like, swing him out of the backfield and dub it to him.
Only way they lose this game is if they turn the ball over 3 times or something like that.
So
you know what I'm saying? And they did that. They did that in Atlanta. They did that in Denver. They can do that. And if they do it... at home on prime time coming off a bye week, then shame on them. I don't see how they could possibly do it. This is a veteran team that's been together a long time coming off a bye week. God, what an indictment of themselves if they lose this game.
This is, hell yeah, right? This is low-key, I would say put it as a must-win game. Again, it's not saying that the season's in the risk. I'm so dramatic with the must-win games, but it's because, like, look, you're coming out of a bye, kickstart your second half on a roll, feeling good, and you're on prime time. This is the team you got to beat. Look, this is the team you got to beat. The Rams are in shambles. The Cardinals are in shambles. You got to try to bridge the gap a little bit with Seattle. Yeah. So, I mean, because look, honestly, at this point, anything less than a division berth is kind of a letdown. Not kind of it is a letdown. I mean, great, you're in the playoffs, but you should win in the division because no one expected the Seahawks, and as great as they're playing now, you still are the better team, and you should be able to take it from them.
Yeah, if the Niners lose this game, it's starting to look like now you're 2 games behind the Seahawks. Like, I don't know if you're going to catch them. And now you're looking at the 7 seed again, where you got to run the table on the road, which is really freaking impossible for a West Coast team because all those flight miles add up.
And the Niners haven't been good at home the last 2 years.
But again, like if they win this game, I'm still not being like, oh my god, here, scariest team in the NFL. Like, nah, they just handled business for the first time against an AFC team. This season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, definitely need to handle business. 808 Niners says Grant told you the Kurt Warner film breakdown was good. It was better than good. Now ask Kyle if he watched it and he took his advice. You think Kyle would admit to? Kyle won't even admit to watching the Bill Walsh tapes in his own library. You think he's going to admit to watching the Kurt Warner takedown? That was a great takedown.
He doesn't own a cassette tape player and a VHS in his house. That's why.
That's right.